Hey everyone, this is D from lazygamerz.biz. Today I'm going to go over a kind of a guide for sorcery here, how to build your sorcery in DC Universe. Alright, first I'm going to go to the powers. Now, I don't go any into summoning. I've tried them, I've tested them out, and it just doesn't work. They're not very strong, so I go into Destiny. So, one into Condemn. And of course Shattered Fate, and I go over here into Rejuvenate, and then Invocation of Renewal, Circle of Protection, Vengeance, Weapon of Destiny, Final Ruin, Karmic Backlash, I guess I said Shattered Fate, and then Polymorph. That's what I put into the Destiny. I'm going to go over in my loadouts of what skills I actually use. Now on Ionic powers, alright, so put summon a weapons expert. Of course, that critical attack chance is always good. One into tactical genius, one into wisdom of Solomon, powerful resistance, and nano weave armor. Right now, my loadouts, you can actually go damage or healer. I have it set up to where I can do both, so let me go on my damage loadout. I put Condemn on 1, good for stuns, good for PvP, and some good for PvE too, for some bosses. Final Ruin, that does a lot of your damage, and then on damage roll, gives you 50% more damage, so that's always good. Then Vengeance, of course, gives you 35% more damage in the damage roll when you use that. Then Weapon of Destiny, and then Circle of Protection, that'll do this AoE damage during your damage roll, and give you 50% damage, so that's pretty nice. And then I use the Karmic Backlash. That's really good when you have a lot of mobs on you and you just boom, power fist them up, basically, like smash the ground, and all the mobs fly up. So it's a pretty good tree. I use this for PvE and PvP. Alright, now for the healer. Of course I get Condemn and I get the Final Ruin still, and then Vengeance. That's all the same, but then I get Rejuvenate. It gives me a very nice heal. And then Circle of Protection, that'll do an AoE heal, which is pretty nice. And then I use Polymorph, because that'll, again, turn a mob into another animal, then whoever's hitting that mob will actually regen some health. So that's pretty good in a PvE setting, and PvP too. So I use that. Alright, now for my skills, of course, go into flight, put one in supersonic, have to have it. That's the only skill point I put into flight. Now I go into weapons here. I use the bow because it's just very fun to use. Pew, 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 pew. So I get all this in the bow, down, all straight down the middle, basically all the way across. Fill all that up. Again, I could go and tell you what each one of these does, but just look at it, read it, and then go and test it out. And now I can go into dual pistol. Again, I'm trying to go into trees that have critical attack damage and chance, anything with crit. I'm trying to go with crit, and then I'm going to go with might and then the defense and stuff like that. So, I'll go down this tree. Of course, look, that gives me 2% critical attack damage, 1% critical healing chance. 4 Vit, that's always nice, and then here I'm going for the critical attack damage, 4% per point. So that's always nice. That's really what I'm going for. The next one I'll go into is the two-handed. Again, 2% critical attack damage, 2% critical healing magnitude, health. Then I have 1% critical attack chance, which is always good, and I can get 3 points into that. So, whenever I get more skill points, I'm just going to keep going to these trees, and basically anything with crit for that power. So I can do damage. And the bow is just really fun. Alright, well, I'm not an expert, but I hope this helped you out some. Peace out.